Welcome, we are joining the action in the top of the first inning. It's Game 4 of the 1971 World Series between Baltimore and Pittsburgh. The Orioles lead the series 2-1, and we have just rolled for Merv Rettenmund, and the game started off with a single by Paul Blair. A ball that was hit up the middle and got underneath the pitcher's glove and went out to the outfield for a hit. And then we had a foul out to the third baseman by Belanger, and now it's Rettenmund. He's about to bat, and we rolled for him. And we rolled on the pitcher's card a 4-7. A 4-7 is going to split die, and the split is 18. So it's going to be a single, line drive single, and Blair goes to third, and Rettenmund is on at first. So with runners on the corners here in the top of the first and only one out, the Orioles are threatening. It's going to be Frank Robinson. It's 2-10. That's a line drive base hit, and in comes Blair. Rettenmund is going to move on to third base. That's an RBI single for Frank Robinson, and Baltimore goes up 1-0. Don't know why I did that. And now it's Brooks Robinson. Here's the pitch to Brooks. It's 3-9, and that's ball 4. Bases are loaded now here in the top of the first. And it's Boog Powell. Powell hit 256 with 19 doubles, 0 triples, and 22 home runs in 1971. And it's a 1-8. A 1-8 is going to be ball 4. And Luke Skywalker is going to force in a run with that walk to Powell. Powell picks up an RBI. Bases are still loaded, only one out. And Davy Johnson is coming up to bat. Checks in for the sign, sets and deals, and it's a 4-6. A 4-6 is a line drive base hit, and we're going to try to score Robinson. Robinson from second base is a 13, and we rolled within that range, so a two-run single. A two-run single for Davy Johnson. And it's 4-0 now. 4-0 here in the top of the first inning. Six. It's a ground ball shortstop. X, the shortstop, is Hernandez, a 3. We rolled a 16. 16 under 3 is a 4. No runners are forced. So it's going to be a 6. A 6-4. Run's going to score. Fielder's choice. We got one out. That's going to be the second out. Picks up an RBI. Score is 5-0 now. And Echeverry is on at first. It's going to be Dobson, Pat Dobson, 20-game winner, who's coming to the plate. He is a pitcher hitting card. And it's a 1-4, and that's strike 3. And that's the third out. But the damage has been done here, and Baltimore picks up 5 runs on 4 hits and 2 walks, and now lead it 5-0. Hello, you're joining the action in the bottom of the third inning. It's Baltimore 5 and Pittsburgh 0 in Game 4 of the 1971 World Series. And it was Hernandez who started off the inning. He grounded to the second baseman. Luke Skywalker beat out an infield hit. Then it was Cash who stroked a line drive into the outfield. Richie Hebner hit a liner that the first baseman caught. So there's 2 outs now, runners on first and second, and it's Roberto Clemente. We rolled a 1-7, and on Clemente's card, a 1-7 is a line drive base hit single, and runners advance 2 bases. So that's going to send Cash to third, and it's going to score Luke Skywalker. And that's an RBI single for number 21, Roberto Clemente. It's Willie Stargell now. 2 outs, runners on first and third. 5-1, Baltimore leading. It's 5-5 off Pat Dobson's card. It's a fly ball to the right side. Frank Robinson comes in and makes the catch for the third out. Welcome everybody. We are joining the action in the bottom of the 6th inning, where Willie Stargell led off the inning and struck out. Then it was Al Oliver who took ball 4, and then came up Bob Robertson, who singled up the middle, and we have first and third with 1 out here in the bottom of the 6th, with runners on the corners, and Manny Sanguillen, a right-handed batter who batted .319 with 26 doubles, 5 home runs, and 5 triples, and 7 home runs, is at the plate. This would be a 4-9 off of Dobson's card. A 4-9 is a ground ball to the second baseman, and he's going to handle that. But that's going to be a 4-3 ground out RBI, because that's going to allow Oliver to score. Over to second goes Robertson. And there's 2 outs now with Robertson at second base. Yes, it's going to be Gene Klein. It's going to bat for Hernandez. So it's going to be Klein for Hernandez in the bottom of the 6th with a runner in scoring position. Okay, here's the roll for Gene Klein's, and it's a 1-7. A 1-7 is a line drive single, and around third, coming home, is Sanguillen. He rolled a 1, so he scores easily, and it's a pinch hit RBI single for Gene Klein. And now the score is 5-3 Baltimore. It's the pitcher spot now. Justy. Okay. It's going to be Gene Alley who's going to bat for the pitcher spot, replacing Justy. It's Gene Alley. Gene Alley batted .227 with 8 doubles, 7 triples, and 6 home runs in 1971. Klein, who singled for pinch hitting for Hernandez, is on at first, and the score is 5-3 now Baltimore. They scored all their runs in the first inning, and here's the pitch to Alley. It's a 1-5. A 1-5 is a fly ball center field, and Blair is going to be there for the 3rd out. But the Pirates score 2 runs on 2 hits, and we go to the top of the 7th. The score: Baltimore 5, Pittsburgh 3. Welcome everybody. We're joining the action here in the bottom of the 2nd. We are playing Game 4 of the 1971 World Series. Baltimore leads the series 2-1, and they lead this game 5-3. But here in the bottom of the 7th inning, started off with Dave Cash, who walked, and then Richie Hebner singled, and it's first and second now, nobody out, and Roberto Clemente is up to bat, and Pat Dobson is still in the game for the Orioles, but there is action and movement in the Oriole bullpen. Here's the pitch for Clemente. It's 5-6. 5-6 is going to be off Dobson's card. 5-6 is going to be a split die. 12 is going to be a line drive, base hit, scoring. Cash comes around third. He's in easily, and going to third is Hebner. So an RBI single for number 21, and that's his second RBI single of the day. He's 2 for 4. We have Willie Stargell, a left-handed batter, 0 for 3. And he replaces Pat Dobson. Dobson goes 6 innings. All the base runners are on Dobson's record, and it's going to be Willie Stargell. Say 5-11. 5-11 off Watt is a strikeout. 1 away. The bottom of the 7th. But the score now is 5-4 Baltimore. Baltimore scored its 5 runs in the first inning, and slowly but surely Pittsburgh has been clawing back, and now it's 5-4 here in the bottom of the 7th. First and third. So the tying run is on at third. Al Oliver batted .282. 31 doubles, 7 triples, and 14 home runs. Say 5-6. A 5-6 is a strikeout. So Eddie Watt comes in and strikes out 2 consecutive batters, and it's Bob Robertson. That's from the right side. Say 2-6. A 2-6 is a strike 3. So Eddie Watt comes in relief and strikes out the side, putting out the fire. But Pittsburgh scores 1 run. The score now is 5-4 Baltimore. Welcome back, everybody. We are joining the action in the bottom of the 9th inning. The score is Baltimore 5 and Pittsburgh 4. Slowly but surely, the Pirates have been clawing their way back into this game. And it's going to be Cash, Hebner, and Clemente against Pete Lickert, pitching for the Orioles. And here's the pitch to Dave Cash. So 1-5. A 1-5 is a hard hit ground ball at third baseman Robinson. He rifles it over to first, and there's 1 away. Orioles lead the series 2-1. Game 4 of the 1971 World Series replay. Hebner. 1-7. 1-7 is a ground ball to the first baseman. Flips over to the pitcher covering, and that's 2 away. And it's Roberto Clemente. Clemente's 2 for 4 with 2 RBI singles. He's got good power. Average power. He batted .341, 29 doubles, 8 triples, and 13 home runs. And it's going to be off Rickert's card. It's a 4-5. A 4-5 is ball 4. So Clemente keeps the inning alive with a walk, and he's on at first, and now it's Willie Stargell. Willie Stargell is a left-handed batter. Hit 26 doubles, 0 triples, but led the league in home runs with 48. He batted .295 in 1971. So this is probably the toughest batter in terms of the long ball for that Rickert will face on the Pirates. And it's a 3-5. A 3-5 is a strikeout. Swing and a miss. Game is over. And the Orioles go up 3-1 in the series. They win this game by a score of 5-4. Thanks for watching. See you guys soon. Win goes to Dobson. The loss goes to Luke Sky Walker. Take care now. Talk to you soon.